Hey guys, so I created another Easter look with pastels, and when I was looking through my messages from one of my pastel looks yesterday, I had a request, but I was going to go ahead and do this color anyway, but she requested a wearable orange look, so that is what I have on. Let me bring you guys just a little closer. There we go. So that's what we did with the oranges today. Not too bad. I wasn't optimistic about how this was going to turn out, but it didn't turn out too shabby. So, not so bad. Oops, wrong way. So, I will show you. This is her channel name. It's Smile Sunshine 888. And she asked for the wearable orange look. So, I went ahead and I took care of 2 videos at one time. A request and a pastel Easter look. So, if you guys would like to see how I got this look and what I used to get here, and a lot of really cool, useful information, you guys just keep watching. So first we're going to add our primer. I'm using my e.l.f. eyelid primer. It's definitely one of my all-time favorites out of all of them that I have. I keep this on hand. I even have a spare. So I'm going to get that rubbed in, and then we'll give it time to soak into the skin a little bit while I show you the shadows I'm working with. And I've chose to work with the Cherry Street Cosmetic shadows again because they have such nice, brilliant colors. You're fixing to see what I'm talking about. So the one that's going on our lid is called Tropicana. It looks like that. Isn't that awesome? Then our crease color is, well, we've got 2 crease colors. This one is Autumn. And this one is Silver Bells. That's going in our crease a little bit too. And then in our corner, we have Moon. I don't know why I closed it. And it looks like that. And I wanted to tell you guys real fast, and I'm going to try to make this a fast video. If you go on their website and order from them, make sure in the notes that if you go to buy something, would you please tell them that I sent you there? But that wasn't what I wanted to tell you. Any of these colors, I did some research on the Autumn and the Tropicana. You can get, this is totally affordable on absolutely any budget whatsoever. So any of you guys can get this because they have a sample baggie that's 50 cents. They have the clam like this, which there's a ton of product in these clams. And that is just $1. And then you can get the 2-gram container, which is $3. 4 grams is $5, and then the 10-gram is $8. I mean, so it goes all the way down to 50 cents. So anybody can totally afford this, and they have some ultimate colors. I mean, great, great colors. Okie dokie. Now we're going to zoom back in a little bit and get started on our look. Our primer should be in there pretty good now. Okay, first off, we're going to take a shading brush. Looks like this. And mine is from Sigma. It's the E55. And we're going into this color, which was Tropicana. And that's going on our lid. And we're not going to take it all the way into the corner. Take it right about there. Give or take. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. And before I add too much of this product, I'm going to put a Kleenex under. Try to control some of this getting all over my cheek. And this look doesn't really look bad considering I used orange. I mean, look at that. It's totally wearable, I think. Okay, next we're going to work on our inner corner here. And I'm using a small detailer brush from Real Techniques, real teensy brush. And this is where our moon color comes in, a real white shimmery Isn't that gorgeous? I adore this color. And so we're going to go with to our inner corner with this. And then on the inner corner of our lower lash line as well. Get my hair out of my face. Just barely touching it. Look at all the product that comes on there. And the pigmentation of these products is amazing. I absolutely love it. In fact, today I ordered a couple of bigger containers of a couple of these products, and I'm going to be ordering the 4-gram container of the Silver Bells. Alright, and I'm going to be getting the 4-gram container of this Moon too, because it is just amazing. There's so much you could do with this stuff. It's just crazy. Sorry about that. I didn't realize you couldn't see me. I'm going to take a Q-tip and clean out the corner of my eye. I got just a little bit of it in my eye. Okay. Now, next up, we're going to be taking it's an e.l.f. blending brush, but it's like a really fluffy pencil brush because of the size of it. This thing works so good for me. That's going to be applying our crease color. And I will list these in the description bar as well as link their website because you guys really should check these out. And this is Autumn. Again, it looks like this. And because they got some great colors like the pinks I wore yesterday. I mean, they're not all crazy, vibrant, wild colors. They have so many nice neutrals. And I am just in love with this lady's product. I really am. If you watch my other videos, you know about that great big kit that I bought before I was even started promoting them and talking about them. I bought like 60 of their colors. It was in a kit. It's like $55. It came with lip gloss and a primer, a blush, a bronzer, and I know I'm missing something. It came with just an eyeliner, a gel eyeliner. I mean, just all kinds of good stuff for $55. You guys check that kit out. I totally recommend it because then you get to try all the colors, not just a couple. Okay, we're going to darken that just a teensy bit more. I never thought you could pull off orange eyeshadow. I was kind of hesitant with this, but it's one of the pastels. You know, I'm going for Easter pastel look, so hey, whatever works. Okay, next up, we're going to be working with our Silver Bells, which is right here. It doesn't go on as dark as it looks. I mean, it can go on as dark as it looks because you can pack it on, but that's what we have right there and right there. So, all right. So first I'm going to go back to my e.l.f. brush, the one I use for a fluffy pencil brush. And I'm going to grab some of that Silver Bells. And a little bit at a time, we're going to be adding that up here on our crease. I just add it slowly, a little bit at a time, because I don't want to overpower it. Don't want too much of it in there. I think it's so pretty. This Silver Bells can be used with any of the colors. I'm going to have to do a look one day using it as my lid color and see what I can come up with. Because it really is an amazing color. And I haven't seen it on my eye by itself yet. So there's definitely a first time for everything. Alright, then we're going to go back to our little detailing brush and get some of the silver bells. This is going to go on the inner lid. Right there. And we're going to blend that in just a little. Whoa, that was a bunch. Didn't mean to go that heavy with it, but we'll get it off of there. Now see, that's what I'm saying, and I just barely touched it down in that container, and it just went crazy. Okay, anyway, we're going to add a little bit more to it, and we're going to go on the lower lash line, gently, with a very light hand. Alright, we're going to finish up the lower lash line. I just wiped off the brush. I'm using the same brush, and I'm going to go into the bright orange first for here, and then the dark orange back here. I can't believe that much silver bells went on there. Oh well, we'll fix it. Okay. Now I'll grab some of the darker, well, go over a little further with the light orange. And of course, you don't have to have these colors to do an orange look. You just want a couple of different shades, a light orange and a dark orange. And then kind of a silvery. And you can do this look. Don't have to have this. Alright, grabbing some of the dark orange. Going to finish off our lower lash line. Just like that. I'm going to take a Q-tip and get some of that silver off of there before we blend, because that was a little bit crazy there. There we go. Nothing we can't fix, but woo! I have a little bit of cleaning up to do when we get done, but no big deal. That's why I don't have no other makeup on. Alright, now grabbing our blending brush. It's time to blend. I'm going to blend gently on the inside and the outside, and then we'll refresh the orange just in case we blend too much of it out. This is so easy to use too heavy of a hand with that silver bells. Unbelievable. So I'm just blending gently. Don't want to over blend it. I do want the separation of the colors. And then right here I'm just going to kind of put it on it and wiggle it to blend right there. There we go. Take a Q-tip and lighten up that corner a little bit more. Kind of got carried away with it there. There we go. Okay, now the corners look normal. Alrighty. Now we're going to just refresh our orange real quick with the shading brush. The bright orange. Going to get just a little bit of that. Actually, don't really need it. Too bad. We didn't blend it out too much. I'm just going to touch it up just a little on each side. I'm going to wiggle around there some. Yeah, we didn't do too bad with that. Okay. Add a little tiny bit more of the silver bells because it's not even with the other side. There we go. And I'm not going with no dark eyeliner, but I am, however, going to go in on the waterline with this liner. This is a kohl eyeliner from Ulta in Halo, just to brighten up the waterline. Let me let my camera focus here. It makes such an amazing difference. And I'm not pulling it down hard. And then last up is mascara time. Today I'm going to be using the Lash Stiletto again. And going with the bottom lash line first. Sorry about my phone, guys. It'll be quiet forever until I go to do a video, and then that thing will ring every time. Okay. That is it. That is our orange eye look. So I didn't really truly think we were going to be able to pull off an orange eye look, but here it is. So I wanted to say thank you guys real quick for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm getting kind of brave trying these crazy colors, but that's okay. I got a couple of more for Easter I'm going to try because I'm going with the pastels. So thanks so much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Just click that button. If you got any questions or comments, just drop them in the box for me or inbox me. All my contact information will be below. And you can always catch me on Twitter at Peanuts39 and Facebook. So you guys have a great, great day, and thanks again for watching. Bye.